Hello, welcome back. Today we are going to be doing an eye look with my palette of the month, which is the AMI Hearts Beauty Galactic Phenom Palette. And I'm going to be combining it. Let's see. Last time I used, I think like these kind of more greeny brown shades, and maybe that one. I'm thinking I want to do maybe something purple. I haven't done something purple in a while. I pulled a couple of palettes forward. I can't even see it very well. To combine it with. I'm kind of thinking maybe this one and do a purpley mauvey pink look with it. That's the Colourpop Strawberry Shake Palette, which I love. It's one of my favorite palettes right now. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So we are going to combine, the Strawberry Shake Palette with it today. I think I've used all the shades in this palette now. I used like 6 of them or 7 of them on my first impressions look that I did last week. It was probably 2 weeks ago actually. And then I did a look on Instagram that I combined with the Orange You Glad palette, and I used the rest of them that I hadn't used yet. And I love this palette. I love it. So yeah, I guess let's get started. So we've got here, I think I am just going to use these 4 right here. So Neutron, Beyond, and Milky Way are going to be the shades I use from this one. This is from, like I said, AMI Hearts Beauty. This palette came out earlier in the year. Was it earlier in the year? Yeah, like February-ish. And I believe that it is gone now. I'm not sure what shades from here she sells in single shades. I don't know when I've done this yet. If I have gotten, so she sent me the, I'm on her PR list and I do have an affiliate code. It is Melissa Ann. And she sent me the new Foodie collection, which I'm in love with. And like 2 weeks ago, I got notification that it shipped and I still haven't gotten it. So I need to contact her and possibly the post office about that, because I don't know what that's all about. But I'm going to start with Woke, which is this shade right here. I really, really want to try it. And I would like to get it before it's not on the website anymore or sells out, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to use this as a transition color. It's a really pretty pinky coral shade. Let me scoot you guys. Actually, this is really similar to this Aurora. Let's see this one right here. Let's see how close these two are. So the one from the Colourpop palette is a little less pink and more coral than the one, this is Aurora from the AMI Hearts Beauty palette. I'm using the P20 from Wet n Wild. Ooh, you know what I've decided, guys? I am buying some Sigma brushes. I've been holding out forever, and then they just came out with those detailer brushes, which are so beautiful. But they have the detailer brushes in a combo pack with their 3 bigger older sister brushes. So they're similar brushes but larger, and that's the one I want to get. And because it's in the combo pack, it's cheaper, but they've been sold out. So I'm on an email list for when that pack comes back in, and I am purchasing that. So I am going to use Beyond right here in the outer V. I'm going to pack my outer V on before I go in with the crease, because then I'm going to use that other purple. Actually, maybe I'll use a pink. I don't know. Let's see what we're going to do here. This is a Morphe brush. This is the 573. Okay, so yesterday when I was using some Colourpop shadows from these little 9pan palettes, what did I use yesterday? The blue and yellow one? I had some issue with packing the mattes on top of each other, so I'm going in first with the outer V, and then I'm going to blend with a pinky shade, and that way, I would rather have this outer V really pop and not have any spottiness on it. So I'm going to put what I want on there and then go into the crease with the 3rd color, so I make sure that that outer V color is there and it's not patchy at all. For the crease, I'm going to go, what should I do? I think I'm going to do Shake It Up here. I don't think that's too dark of a color. No, definitely not. And this is a Luxie 121 mini round brush. So I really want to focus that right here because I don't want it to be too much on the lid. Alright, I'm going to have to go back in with Beyond, so hopefully this builds up on top of this color here. Maybe a little bit tinier of a brush. Just going to take a flat shader brush. Then I'm going to go in, I'm just going to use this same flat shader brush. And I'm going to go in with Neutron, which is this shade right here, and that's going to go on part of the lid here. So just kind of that center part. And then I'm going to have, this one's a really dusty shadow. I've kind of noticed as their shadow, as she's like developed her shadows, because she really has worked hard. By she, I'm talking about Dom from Amy Hearts Beauty. She has really worked hard to improve on her matte shadows. So like from when I first got her first collection that she put out to well, I don't have the Foodie collection, but the My Beach is Better palette, like these are amazing mattes compared to those. And you can definitely tell that the Galactic Phenom one is kind of in between. They are way more pigmented, but they are still very powdery, which it doesn't bother me at all. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the shimmer shade, which is Milky Way here, and put that on the lid. And I am going to go back on the crease and pop that Shake It Up shade, because I do feel like it's a little messy there on the crease, more messy than I would like it. You know what I do want to know, because this is going to be the last palette of the month video for August. Are you guys liking this series? I do not have a lot of people watching this, so I'm not sure if it's the palettes, if it's the series, what it is. So please let me know, because I mean they do take a long time to film and edit and everything like that. So if I don't want to put something out that people don't want to watch. This shade is so pretty, and it looks really pretty like on top. It has a really pretty purple gold shift, and then when you layer it on top of other shadows, it kind of takes on another color. Her shimmers have always been so beautiful. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with, what brush do I want to use for this? I need something little and dense. I think I'm going to use this one. This is a Morphe 507. It's not super dense, but it's going to do the job. And I'm going to pick up Neutron right here and use that to just blend where these meet. Now taking that small little brush that I use, the Luxie, and shake it up. And I'm just going to go in and just define a little bit here. Although now that I've got the shimmer shade on, it does look better. And then I'm going to go in with the very first brush that I used, the Wet n Wild one, and that lighter shade Woke from the Colourpop palette, and just make sure I've got that darker shade blended out where it meets the transition area. I'm going to put purple on the lower lash line, and then I want to pop pink in the waterline. Just taking a little, I used Beyond for that. Now I'm going to take a little of Neutron here and just kind of blend out under there. I'm going to use Delish, this color right here, for the inner corner. For the lower lash line, I am going to go in with Boots first from Colourpop, and then I'm going to take the Insomniac from Colourpop. So Boots is going to help me just kind of set that waterline. I've got the Insomniac. I love this color so much. I wish these Colourpop ones didn't dry out so much, so fast. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, I'm going to do a wing liner and mascara, and I'll be back to show you guys the look. Back with the final look. I am liking these colors together. I mean, I'm sure I've used these colors together before, but this is really pretty with that sparkle from the Amy Hearts Beauty palette. I just want something kind of neutral for my lips, so I am taking Supernatural from Dose of Colors. So it's kind of a peachy nude, so kind of goes with the corally, I guess. I don't know. For the most part, I think most lips go with whatever. I am very color experimental. Like, I'll put whatever color with whatever thing and make it work. So here's the final look with the Galactic Phenom palette and the Strawberry Shake palette. So we need to do a poll for September. Oh, you know what? I said that I was going to do single shadows in September. So my first September palette of the month will create a palette out of single shadows. And I'm excited to do that. And maybe make it kind of fall-esque. Maybe we'll do that. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me for this palette of the month video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!